He's Patrick Saunders. We're going to talk some baseball, and this segment brought to you by Papa John's, because every time we have somebody sitting in this seat, Papa John's supports them. Oh. So thanks to Papa John's, we've got a Meat Lover's Pizza here. All right, so I need to know. Tell everybody who's responsible. Are you responsible for the headline of the Denver Post? Let me read it. Earth to Rockies, you have returned. That's after being swept by the Dodgers in L.A.
I wish. That's a very good headline. I mean, there's a lot of truth in that.
You believe in that?
Well, let's face it. Really nice start.
Yeah.
6 games on the road they win. They were clearly overmatched in L.A. It showed some of their deficiencies. Wilin Rosario at first base. Corey Dickerson's some of his faults in left field. And certainly the starting pitching. But seriously, guys, what are they, 7-5 now? After a long, 9 games on the road? I'll take that.
Hard to complain about 7-5.
I'll take that to start with. But yeah, they brought us all back down to earth. Even us who tend to be pretty cynical about this ball club, I think we were all getting a little bit, wow. But this brought us back to earth. I think that's fair.
He said he's going to the ballpark. He'll get the great food out there. He didn't want pizza. You don't have to hold it.
No, that's fine.
You know, it's not part of.
I think he'll eat it.
I probably will at some point.
Can I rapid fire with him on a few things? Watched the game the other night where Rosario played first base, and you liked how he came along at first base.
I did.
He made 2 errors, and they didn't show up in the book. He scares me at first base, and I'm not here to pick on him, but I watched him intently at first base. Was it Friday or Saturday, or maybe it was?
I believe it was Saturday.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
And he couldn't dig a ball out of the dirt. He made a bad play on a grounder to first. He doesn't belong over there. And they've got 2 good defensive catchers that have really helped them, I think, with the pitchers. And he's hitting .333 as a pinch hitter, but can you really keep him just really in a role? Because they're not even catching him anymore.
No, they're not. And I think it's one of the biggest questions on the team right now. It has to be, because he never got tested in spring training. I mean, they worked him on the side fields and everything, but that wasn't the real test. And I've said from the beginning, Woody, what are Troy Tulowitzki, Nolan Arenado, and to a lesser extent DJ LeMahieu, 3 Gold Glove infielders, what are they going to do if they lose confidence in Wilin Rosario as a first baseman and they don't feel free, like they can just fire away and try to make that bang-bang play? And I think there's going to be some hesitation after what we saw the other night. But the problem is, where else do you put Wilin? He's got this great bat. He's got a great attitude. He works his tail up.
You put him in the American League, Patrick.
Well, exactly, Woody.
Exactly, in the American League.
But they haven't been able to pull the trigger on that trade.